Hi, welcome to another Power Blast podcast. I am not a fitness expert. I am not a nutritionist. I am not a certified trainer. Heck, I didn't even sleep at a Holiday Inn Express last night. But I am an independent team Beachbody coach, and I've successfully completed P90X and P90X Plus several times. And I want to talk about it. All right, wasn't that a great Super Bowl game? I mean, I wasn't rooting for one team or the other, but what a phenomenal game that was this past week. And boy, the introductory ceremonies with the Star-Spangled Banner and God Bless America and just all the fanfare that went before the game was quite an emotional power pack thing. So if your team was in the game, and congratulations there. And if you were a big Steelers fan, congratulations to you. But the Cardinals, they put up a good fight. So what a dramatic game. Pretty cool. But hopefully you aren't one of those people that got through the month of January full force with your resolution, and you're going, hey, I did pretty well with my workouts. I think I'll take a little bit of break on Super Bowl. Gave in, and well, let's face it, you went for the chicken wings, didn't you? And then you went for the extra little hot dogs there in the big thick barbecue sauce. And well, next day you decided, I bet you I gained a little bit of weight and saw a big 5-pound swing on the scales. Well, many of us have been there before, and the deal is, yeah, if you want to beat yourself up over it, go ahead, but look at it as a learning experience and continue on from where you're at. You don't have to start your workout program and totally over unless you totally didn't keep up with things in January, and that does happen to people. Start another, the February resolution or whatever you want to call it, and get back on track. Keep going. You've got the rest of your life to continue with your health. As many friends said, and my friend Lori out there, hey Lori, invest in your older self. So keep doing that. Keep pushing play. Keep working out. Hiccups and roadblocks and illnesses and things happen along the way. We get back on and we consistently keep achieving. And speaking of that, I was thinking this past week about the setting, goal setting at the beginning of the year, and you kind of keep setting yourself new goals. And when we accomplish one of these 90-day programs or 6-week programs, sometimes you've got those little benchmarks in there to do it because you're going on vacation, or it's just to see if you can get through the workout. When you're done with those workouts, you have now set yourself a new status quo. And because it's easy to fall into old habits. I did that when I finished Power 90, and I figured, I can kind of kick back and just let things go. I'll maybe work out a little bit. And so I bought Power Half Hour, did it kind of occasionally, and within a couple months, 5-10 pounds had gained back on. So as you complete these workout programs, you're committing to yourself for life, and you're setting a new status quo. And look to face the next challenge. The next challenge doesn't have to be as dramatic as maybe accomplishing something like P90X, but it definitely has a new benchmark for yourself, and you've got to set some goals for the next session of what you're going to do. Even if it's to maintain, you still have to kind of bust yourself to do it. So stick with those things. Keep setting those goals as you go along. If you're just starting a fitness program for life, congratulations. It's your first time. And just know that you're committing to yourself. You're making these changes and going to constantly see this through. And you're going to affect a lot of people, not just yourself, but you're going to make yourself feel a whole lot better and a whole lot happier. And what are the other look at the alternative. If you don't do anything, in a year's time, where are you going to be? Things aren't going to stay the same. If you don't do anything, things are going to progressively get worse. So, invest in yourself. Stick with this. Stick with it for you. If you've gotten yourself some friends or a group of, or a workout partner, and that person's fallen along the wayside, still commit to yourself, and you're doing it with or without that person. I know a lot of times people will go, well, if you're not going to do it, I'm not going to do it. And no, you commit for you, and that person will then see how you're doing it, and they will come back in and join you. Because really, you need to keep being an example for your health and fitness, not only for you, but be an example for your kids, for your friends, for your family. Because you know what? You never know who is watching at all. You're constantly doing these things and you think nobody's noticing, but people are. And people see those changes. And you don't have to advertise it. People will know, and you're setting a good model for your kids, your family, or coworkers. And they'll pick up on it, and then they'll want some of that, and you'll be able to share. And look at it as, I'm doing it for me, but I know that I'm inspiring some other people. So really, get out there and be an inspiration. That's all I have for this week's podcast. Boy, I can't even say podcast. That's all I've got for this week's podcast. Just remember, it's never too late. We'll see you next week.